Okay, part 2. Yeah. In her room, she's not feeling too good at the moment. Not really. Love you. Alright. I need a cold water. Water. And sorry guys, gotta turn you around again. Sorry. Ow. Oh, my back still isn't doing the best. Mostly it's just my back muscles, but this is the water that I like from my local Walmart. Oh. These are not, any of the stuff that I say in these videos are not sponsored. None of them. I say the stuff that I like, not something that's sponsored. If I get any sponsors, it's going to be of things I like. You ever get things burning in your throat when it's super cold? Yeah. Holy shit. I look pale today, man. I don't normally look this pale, I feel. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn off that overhead light because the light is overwhelming me. So, that feels better, I feel. I'm gonna lower you guys some. There you guys go. Oh, now I feel like you guys are too low. There we go. That's better. Move you back some. Right about there should do. Maybe if I turn you a little bit. There. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and look and see if there's any other thing I need to do here, or set up, or jot down, or what here. All right. Feeling confused a little bit because I didn't sleep well at all. So tired. Got a couple specific things that I gotta get on payday, which is this Friday. And then papers in here. Yeah. Gotcha. Alright, this is the shopping list for Friday. So okay. Did I put that on there? Yeah, I put that on there. Okay. Alright, so that's on there. Alright. I roughly know what I'm gonna get. See, this is the list of stuff that I buy for the holidays and stuff. So like, it goes from December 27th of last year. And there was just certain budgets and plans for certain things each pay, and I wrote it all down. So I'm all the way down here, and I only have 2 more pays, and then it's time to turn the page to the rest of the year of specific things. Now, if I don't work harder on my weight loss, then one of my plans is going to end up failing, and I don't want that. So I'm going to step up on this weight loss journey, and I'm gonna go ahead and just do what I know I need to do so that I can get to a point where I could have another child. My daughter is going to be 9 in September, and if I were to conceive this coming new year, then by the time I give birth, my daughter is going to be 10, and she's my only child at the moment, and I didn't want this big of an age gap. So I know what I want, and when I know what I want, I can put my mind to something and I can get it done. Although I'm not liking the loose skin of this weight loss journey, that makes me feel gross. But it is what it is. So my birthday's next month too. My birthday, I'll be 31. Which means if I do good on this weight loss journey, I got 1 second. Coming. Sorry, that was my mom hollering for me. She was feeling a little sick herself because of the vertigo on top of the pots. So she asked me to get the puke bucket. So she's laying down, resting, and has the puke bucket. So we're gonna let her sleep. But like I said, I know pretty much what I'm gonna get for these next 2 pays, or at least this next pay, this Friday's pay. At least the last pay of the month, I'm gonna have to think a little bit better. I'm trying not to pick. It's so hard when I'm stressed or anxious or whatever. Now, the pay around my birthday, I don't know. Because right now, like, a lot of this is like Christmas and birthday presents and stuff. Like, my daughter's birthday is in September, so I'm looking at birthday presents. Then got Christmas coming up, and with being on a fixed income, you gotta space out the presents all year long. So, and then this winter, this girl is not driving in the winter. No ma'am, no sir, I am so not fucking doing it. Last winter, literally 2 days or something before Valentine's Day, my ass ends up in a fucking ditch, and I have to pay $300-400 to get the car towed home. I'm not doing it again. I understand my fiance can't drive at the moment, but his ass can take a fucking Uber. And he's okay with that. He doesn't care how he gets to work as long as he gets to work. So, yeah. We're gonna start buying Uber gift cards, and that's on the list for paydays. Every payday I am planning to, I am putting back $100 out of each paycheck, and 2, we are getting $50 Uber gift cards each paycheck to be able to get him to and from work during the winter. Because I'm not driving in the winter. No. I'm good. Definitely good. Yeah. So, we got those on the list. But I am hoping, see, here in Northeast Ohio, depending on the winters, we can start getting snow around late October, okay? Usually it's raining in late October. So my goal is by I'm hoping by October 31st, I will have enough money put together to go get 4 brand new tires, a front end, like an alignment done on the car, and I have a family friend who can do an oil change and new filter and things like that. So my goal is, even if I'm not driving in the winter, I do want the car to be better. Yeah. Car's got some issues. So, but right now my goal is to just get all of my daughter's birthday and Christmas presents. Her birthday presents will definitely be here by September. Like, her birthday presents will be done, bought, and probably wrapped by September 5th. So, because that's my fiance's first pay of September is September 5th. And then, that is probably when we'll get like the last minute couple of items from the store, birthday cake, things like that. But regardless, by September, mid to late September, my daughter's birthday and Christmas presents all will be done and bought. All of them. And then rest of the time, I've got to be looking for getting my mom and my fiance getting their Christmas presents, and then Um, the end of December is usually specific for me to buy my fiance his birthday presents, because his birthday is in the beginning of January. So my goal is have his um, have his birthday and stuff bought as well. And then I've already got a jump start on the new year. Alright, so I like to try to be as organized as possible. My stomach looks fucking huge. Oh my god. Dude, this weight can't come off quick enough, let me tell you. Oh, dude, I don't like it. But I am really excited for the rest of this year into the coming year, because I have lost so far 116 pounds from my highest weight that I even know of. I have lost 116 pounds so far, and I still have quite a bit more weight to lose. But my goal is to have the majority of this weight loss off by it's already in July. I am hoping to have most of my weight gone, or the rest of it gone, by October or November, because I have to go back to my OBGYN and I have to, have another talk with her, let her see the weight loss, let her see where I am at now, and I've got to lose quite a bit of weight. By at least by late August, I have to lose quite a bit of weight, because I have to go see a pelvic floor specialist due to what happened after I had my daughter. So I have to go do that and see what kind of exercises they can recommend to me to get my pelvic floor stronger. And then by late October into November, or at least December at the latest, my goal is to get cleared to try to have another baby. And then come the new year, me and my fiance are gonna try for baby number 2, and I'm so excited. But I've got quite a bit of stuff to do until to get to that point. So maybe I'll start doing some what I eat in a day type videos. Yeah, maybe I'll start doing those. I've got to get a couple of things to start doing, like meal preps, and then once I get those things, we can do some meal preps together as well, and see if the best way I can do, a weight loss, maybe somebody else will like that way and it'll work for them too. So we're gonna check that out too. I just can't believe we're like literally halfway done with the year. Over halfway done. That is just crazy to me. There is literally the rest of this month and literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. 5 months. And then it's the new year. Wow. That's crazy. I need to start taking my prenatals like I'm supposed to again. Because with being sick and, stress and things like that, and I haven't kept up with it. I need to start keeping up with that. Oh my God, like, I'm excited. Especially after having 3 miscarriages in the last 5 years. So, yeah. Not fun. Plus, let's see. I think I know what I can do with that. Huh. Just ideas running through my head. I don't even know what I want to eat, but I know I need to eat something soon. I'm really excited. Being able to hold my baby nephew really showed me how much I really want to have more babies, and how much caring for them makes me happy. I mean, yeah, there's very unpleasant moments. Yeah, there's hardly any sleep. Yeah, you're exhausted. But when I look back at caring for my daughter when she was a baby, at least what I was able to do, I miss it. I miss how little she was. I miss how much she would love to lay on my chest and hear my heart beating and feel my breath. I miss how I could feed her with her bottle and burp her and she'd be so happy. How I could put her in her walker when she was big enough and she would have fun. I miss that. I miss that stage. And yes, there's probably going to be a point where that stage is no longer where I'm at in my life. And I understand that, but that's where I am right now. And I'm happy with being in that spot. My fiance is going to be 40 years old in January, okay? And I'm going to be 31 next month, okay? We have about like 9.5 year difference or something, or 8.5, I don't know, around there type age gap, which is fine. I love him, I'm in love with him, and I'm happy with that. But I want to create a family together. I want to see how our life is going to be. I'm excited for the future and what it holds. I really, really am. And then on top of this weight loss journey, as I lose weight, I got to get smaller clothes. So I've got that stuff in the list as well. You know, sometimes I like to just go ahead and go, you know, a couple weeks ahead to see what the next plan is, so I can kind of get an idea and prepare myself, and kind of, if I need to move things around, if I need to move this out, to move this in, whatever it may be. I like to have an idea of what I'm doing with that. But right now, I'm looking in August since, oh crap, I gotta, okay, does anybody else's local Walmart, when school supplies come out, there's like these spinny things with each school's and each grade's supply list. I need to check at my local Walmart to see if those are out yet, because I need to grab my daughter's checklist, because school supplies are starting to come out, and y'all know that if you don't get your asses in there to get the good shit's always fucking taken. Come on, be smart, man, be smart. Oh, hi Chrissy, my kitty. My kitty. My kitty. My little baby. So I need to do that over the next, because my daughter's going to start back up in school at the end of August. I'm hoping between now and the end of August I can lose quite a bit more weight. I know I can. I just gotta stop. For one thing, I gotta stop running on autopilot. You know, be more conscious of what I'm doing all the time. Like smoking, you know, if you're not familiar, if you smoke medical marijuana too much, you kind of get the munchies because you're too high and you need to come down. So, but sometimes for me, my pain or my anxiety or my stress level is too high and I have to smoke a decent amount. But it's definitely something I'm working on, because I don't want to be this big forever. I have been overweight my entire life, basically. At one point when I was about like 4 or 5 years old, I was actually severely underweight and my eyes were literally sunk in the back of my head. And I was literally in the smallest size in girl clothes and it was still too big. That's how underweight I was, because of medication that they were trying to treat my ADHD with. But you know, once I think consciously and I know these things, it's pretty easy to manage. It really, really is. It's just hard to be constantly in a mind state of full consciousness. You're fully aware of what you're doing. It's not easy. But I am going to get back on this weight loss journey. I'm going to cut back on my calories and my portions again, and I'm going to start eating my fruit trays once a day, and I'm going to start doing a vegetable tray every day as well. And then on top of that, I'm probably going to try to eat salads again. I'm pretty picky with food, and it has to do with certain traumas I went through growing up. And it also has to do with sensory and textures. I just can't tolerate them. So I'm gonna do my best to start making certain meals for myself, because I do so good when I meal prep I eat better. It's well balanced. It's well managed. I have a habit of where I start trying to get into the habit of doing something and I'm starting to get the hang of it. For whatever reason, I stopped doing it literally like that. It's just gone. So I'm gonna start working even harder on that because this is something I want to succeed at. I want to be healthy for myself. I have so many family members who have passed away from strokes, heart attacks, heart issues, heart disease, something that has to do with eating habits and lifestyles that are very unhealthy. And I don't want to be like that. So it's time to do something to make it better. But it looks like this video is already 36 minutes long, and I'm going to go ahead and do another part. So hold on.